give up. I'm tired of this thing. All right, guys. So that was NF mention. I was gonna say something here. I like what he said towards the ending here, where he talks about
if he lets
the way in it letting the fear in. The reason I was thinking about that was because I was visualizing some stuff, right? And I was thinking about it like, and that's kind of like what we go through in life, right?
Uh-huh.
This is, I'm gonna talk on that, but it's the way he puts it together. Will be able to help so many people, because so many people go through the exact same thing he's talking about. But again, it's like it's the way he Lord, that word's gonna throw me off. It's compartmentalize.
compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize. So the way he compartmentalizes every room into his mind is very interesting to me, because a lot of times you got to do that in order to be able to just move forward, right?
Yeah.
And so to me, I'm like, just this whole song in general was much needed, right? And then when you come to the other side of it, is just people like him. Like, before you get to people like him, you have to go by the history of just hip hop in general, of just music, that genre. Is that it's kind of like the generations passing the torch to the next and the next, and you have to think about the eras that you had. Mm-hmm. You know how a couple of months back I said something along the lines of like mental health was a luxury, depending on where you were.
Yeah.
And in the spectrum of things, he's able to he's in a place now, like the generations have passed on to him,
mm-hmm.
and now it's like it's not the same way it was back in the day. Right? Now you have a different way of living now, to where people like him can come out and drop a song like this, and people can actually because there's a lot of people that are going through the exact same thing he's talking about.
Yeah.
And they're able to go, oh my God, someone that gets it. And it's not just
the music that
you just kind of nod your head.
Right.
It's music that speaks to your soul.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like him, he's got like the way that he's developing the music is, I'm getting that like he does like the MGK,
the vibes.
How he speaks about like awareness about stuff.
MGK has that he's got that. But before I go forward, I want to make sure I address that part, because I don't want people to go like think I'm saying mental health doesn't exist or mental health is a negative. I'm saying it. What I said was mental health, depending on where you are, is a luxury, meaning that when you're living in the United States and you're not having to be on the instinct of war or the instinct of hunger, all these different things, you can think about it, because you have the time. There's no immediate danger to your life, so you're able to think about it. But when you're living in an environment where you're thinking you don't know when the next danger is coming from. We grew up in Haiti, if you guys don't realize about this
right there.
Yeah. And it's like a whole different vibe. Mental health doesn't exist because people are so focused on everything else that they can physically see.
Right.
Not the thing that's in the mind. So when it comes to the mental health aspect, it's not a joke. We're able to see the different side of mental health based on the two perspectives of living in the United States and also living in Haiti. Whole different environment versus living here. But like I was saying, people like NF are so necessary today because we're not living in the same era that our parents have lived in.
Of course.
We're now in an environment, in an era that's different. So we need people like him that, in a way, carry the torch for the mind rather than the torch for the other things that people are used to.
Because I feel like his music is touching people's lives that like might be uncomfortable to talk to somebody about what they're going through.
Yeah.
And then they could listen to, somebody said like his music like saved his life.
Yeah.
In the comments, I
did read that.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of people were talking about how a lot of them were going through depression, and him, because the thing is this, it's kind of like the 4-minute mile.
Mm-hmm.
When that one individual broke the 4-minute mile, that same year, multiple people broke the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing. When he came out speaking on this kind of issues, people now can go, like I said, I've been going through. I've been having the exact same emotion. Like I understand somebody that understands what I'm going through. I'm not alone, and I think that's the thing is I'm not alone. Oh my God, I'm excited for this entire thing, bro. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us and actually checking out Storytime with the Amicy's. If you had enjoyed that past clip, just know in the future there's gonna be more to come.
More to come,
And remember,
people.
at all times, don't cheat yourself. You see this
Love
hoodie,
thyself.
and keep it Amicy. Peace.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.